Some of the biggest banks in the world are set to demand tax cuts of up to £4 billion per year following Brexit, having paid the Treasury tens of billions in additional levies since the financial crisis. Banks want the government to show its support for its Global Britain slogan by convincing global financial giants to remain in the UK following the country's departure from the bloc on the 31st of January. According to the Telegraph.Leading, executives are hoping to convince Chancellor Sajid Javid to bolster his support for the City of London and reassure international firms and investors they have not been forgotten about. Read more. Barclays investment bankers face double-digit cut to bonus. poolIts comes after Javid promised to lay out significant spending plans for the north of England in his March budget. Bank chiefs claim to have plenty of offers from countries within the EU looking to attract business following Brexit. Macron is rolling out the deep pile red carpet, a source close to the requests going into the Treasury told the Telegraph.It is a coordinated effort between the biggest British, European and American banks. According to the report. The city has given up hope of a mutual equivalence deal between the UK and EU to allow financial services to continue uninterrupted. The banks are now seeking reductions to the bank levy, which was introduced after the financial crisis and is expected to make £2.3 billion this year, as well as the bank surcharge, which stopped them from benefiting from cuts to corporation tax rates after 2010, the equivalent of £1.9 billion this year. Banks argue they are important for jobs in the north of England and other regions and not just London. Deutsche Bank and HSBC employ almost 4,000 people combined in Birmingham. JP Morgan has 4,000 employees working in Bournemouth, and there are 1,700 Barclays customer service staff in Sunderland. Read more. Banks use fraud warnings to avoid reimbursing victims. Industry group The City estimates that 1.5 meters of the UK's 2.3 meters financial service workers are based outside of the capital. Many roles, particularly in investment banking, could be threatened by operations being moved overseas. The Treasury declined to comment. For more on this story, visit the news article link.